Game Finder, the revolutionary heat detection system used by hunters for ethical game recovery. Simply scan Game Finder side to side, and LEDs light up telling you the direction to your downed game. Game Finder has the Pro and Model A for finding all species of game, from ducks in thick cover to deer, bear, hogs. You need Game Finder to ensure game recovery. And Game Finder has the Junior for big game hunters. Game Finder models and the new directional shoot and hunt earphones are available at sports stores and major catalogs.
Point. Nice, big boy. Oh man, look at that buck. Yes, look at that bear. Huge. Hello, I'm Jerry Bonner, founder of Bonner Technologies Group. At BTG, we pride ourselves on engineering the finest electronic products. This video will focus on our Game Finder products, which were developed over the last 7 years. Our 3 Game Finder thermal game recovery products have been very well received by hunters worldwide. In fact, we have thousands of testimonials to their effectiveness for game recovery. One point about our Game Finder units that just cannot be overstressed: practice, practice, practice. We all have the ethical responsibility to retrieve the game we shoot. Game Finder will make that chore much simpler, but only for those hunters who take the time to learn the units, functions, and limitations. We found the best way to learn how to use your Game Finder is to play hide and seek with family and friends. Dress your kids in camo and have them hide, and you go find them, and then you go hide and let them find you. Have fun with the unit, but practice. The more you use the unit, the better you will become. Now for the basics about Game Finder. All 3 of our models detect and see temperature differences. Each unit sees these differences through 2 windows that increase in size as distance increases. When a difference is detected, as you're scanning the unit from side to side, LEDs light up. The main thing to remember when using your Game Finder is rate of scan. Like running your hand over a candle. If you go too slow, you burn your hand. If you go too fast, you feel nothing. There is a correct and best rate of scan for each unit underneath the weather conditions, type of terrain, and distance to the heat source. We'll finish up with a short sequence on our newest product, the Shoot and Hunt, the only hearing protection system that gives you true directional hearing and doesn't miss a sound. Now, sit back, relax, and enjoy this video, and thank you for your interest in our Game Finder electronic product. We're here in the Pierce Ranch in Texas. We're hunting for the big wild boar, the hogs. I'm using the Shoot and Hunt because it's wet out here, and when the pigs walk, they squoosh, squoosh, and you can hear so much further with the Shoot and Hunt. You can hear them coming in better. Deer. 2, 3. 3 deer. Look at that. 2 doe and a fawn. Beautiful. There's a hog in the edge of the weeds. It's a boar, too, a big one. To turn the Game Finder Pro on, you push and hold for approximately 3 seconds. The first set of lights you see there is the battery charge. That one had about a 70% charge. Then you saw the catwalk, and now you see the right-hand light blink once every 2 seconds. That indicates the unit's on, but it does not have anything to show you. Now, when there is something to show you, like I'm moving my hand or I'm scanning, then you begin to get the lights. That indicates heat sources. The menu, to enter the menu, you double click. Light 10 on solid says you're in the menu. The left hand light, light 1, tells you you're at function 1. Function 1 is to switch between the automatic and fixed mode. Single click always takes you to the next function. Double click always executes that function. Function 2 here is to set gain. Single click. Function 3 is to set squelch. Single click. Function 4 is the battery charge. Let's assume we want to see the battery charge again. Double click. There's a battery charge. Okay, now single click. Function 5 is to turn on and turn off the 10-minute timer. If the unit sits idle with nothing going on for about 10 minutes, it'll turn off. But if you're using it as a motion detector, you don't want it to do that. Now single click takes you back to the operate mode. Okay, now let's go in at this point and switch to the fixed mode of operation. First, you double click to go into the menu. Now then, remember, function 1 is to switch between the automatic and the fixed mode. You double click, function 1 is automatic, single click, function 2 is the fixed mode. Now I want to do the fixed mode, so I double click, and now for about 6 seconds I must scan. I'm doing a calibration, watch the lights, there, I'm done. I just fixed a level of significance, telling the unit to not show me anything less significant than what I calibrated to, but show me everything equal to or more significant. Let's say you want to set the gain. Function 2 is gain. So I double click to go into gain, and remember the default was 6, 8, 1, 2, say a gain of 2. Double click, I just set the gain to 2. Now let's set the squelch. First we double click to go to the menu, then we single step to function 3, which is squelch. We double click to go to squelch. It defaults to 1. The squelch options are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's say we want a 3 for squelch. Double click, we just set squelch to 3. The GameFinder Pro has a 10-minute timer that will turn the unit off after 10 minutes if nothing is going on. To deactivate that timer to make the unit stay on, you go to function 5 right here. You double click, go to 2, then double click. Now this unit will stay on until I turn it off. As you can see, the GameFinder Pro has many features and much capability. What do you say now? Let's go see our friend, our professional bow hunter, George Dixon. He's hunting wild boar on the Pierce Ranch.
Looks like a pretty good hog. It's about probably 100 and maybe 175, 200 yards away maybe. Looks like a good dog though. We'll try to get a little bit closer if we can. You what, man, that is a nice hog. You have got to be extremely quiet when sneaking up on those hogs. They can't see, but they can sure hear you. Tell you what, that was a good shot, but we're going to give it about 20 minutes. We'll give it time and and then we'll go find that hog. You know, once you get the game control set on this Model A, I'm just getting one good hit right out directly in front of me. One good hit. You get that game control set, this is simple as pie. I've got a good hit on this thing. Sure, it ought to be, right there he is too, man. All right, look at this. Yeah, oh. Yeah, man. Boy, I'll tell you what, these hogs are tough. I shot that sucker through and through, made a great hit. And it went down, got right back up and took off. Boy, this works for me, man. Really good. This hog hunting is fun. I want to explain to you how to use the Game Finder Model A. One of the most important aspects of all Game Finder units is the rate of scan. Scan the unit from side to side, approximately 120 degree, and it should take about 3 seconds from side to side. The second most important feature of the Game Finder Model A is the gain control wheel. Adjust the gain control until you only get one significant hit. Every hunter should have one of these game finders because a successful hunt is based totally on you finding your game, and this unit is designed to do just that.
This is the Game Finder Junior, the smallest of the 3 Game Finder units, but don't let its size fool you. This unit will help you find downed game. Now to turn it on, just flip the switch and you'll see the lights go through a self-test mode. That's the computer getting this unit ready to find the most significant heat source. Hold this unit in the palm of your hand and use a slow scan rate. This unit uses the slowest of all 3 scan rates, about 5 or 6 seconds as you pan across. When the lights light up, it's looking at the most significant heat source, and that's the direction that you want to travel to find your downed game. I used a Game Finder Junior to find a whitetail buck that I shot, and I'll tell you what, it really helped. Let's take a look. There's a buck, smaller buck, feeding. He's coming right over here. I'm gonna pass him. Hold off for something bigger. He's about 2-year-old. The next day was cooler, and after about 2 hours of waiting, a larger buck appeared, coming from the same direction as yesterday's buck. Oh yeah, he's a nicer buck. Yes. Come on this way. Concentrate. Yes. There's nothing more exciting than having a buck right at your tree stand, especially a shooter buck. After a good hit, even with modern archery gear, it's a good idea to wait 30 minutes quietly before pursuing the buck. Some blood here on the ground. What you want to do with this game finder is kind of pan it from side to side. And right now I have a blood trail, so probably don't even need it, but I don't have any lights here, and I've got lights here and then no lights here. There's two sensors in this unit, and it's looking for heat. It doesn't find heat, it finds heat, it doesn't find heat. So this way is obviously the way to follow because the blood's right here. It's thick in here. It's a miracle how these deer work through this thick stuff and never make a sound. There he is, right there. Okay. Yes, look at this buck. Oh man, it doesn't get any better than that. Moving your stand can pay off. Those climbing stands, let me tell you something. It's like a chess game out here after these bucks. Patterning whitetail bucks like this, bucks that can be nocturnal, bucks that just stay in the thick cover till the almost dark, it is tough.
Looks like it's 2 sows and a bunch of piglets. Man, there's a bunch of them. Wonder if there's a boar in the group. Boar in the group.
Man, I'll tell you, I know I hit that pig a little bit high. We're gonna look for some blood and see if there's any way we can find it tonight. But if I hit it as high as I think it did, we may have to wait till the morning because that pig's gonna be upset, and I don't know if we want to get into that thick stuff and take a chance of getting ourselves hurt. Yeah, we got a little bit of blood here. This is the direction the pig was going last night. After I lost sight of it, I could hear it with the shooting hunts going right this direction. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna take the game finder and we're gonna see if it's actually this direction and go track it out. We're getting a real strong reading this direction. But you know, it seems to me like it's moved slightly. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna put the game finder away so I can get both hands on the gun. Oh yeah. Hi, I'm Paul Bonner, Vice President of Bonner Technologies Group. Today what I want to do is I want to go over the Game Finder Shoot and Hunt earphones. Two things that I want to cover is how to use a unit and what advantages this unit can give you in the field. Now these Shoot and Hunt earphones are extremely easy to use. Basically what you want to do is you want to take the unit with the microphones forward, put them on your head, and then turn them on. When the unit comes on, it's going to be in the low setting. The Shoot and Hunt has 3 different settings, low, medium, and high. Now when the unit's on the high setting, you're going to hear things in the outdoors that you've never heard before. You're going to hear the leaves rustling, you're going to be able to hear the animals coming into your stand, and you're going to enjoy the outdoors more than you ever have before. Now as I was saying before, the unit gives you 2 advantages no other amplification device does. That's continuous and directional hearing. Continuous hearing is done through limiting. Instead of clipping loud noises, we limit them. Meaning what we do is we bring the loud, dangerous level sounds to a safe level so it doesn't damage your hearing. A good example is when you're out on the firing range with a buddy. If you were both wearing the Shoot and Hunt earphones and all the guns are going off around you, you both could have a normal conversation and not miss a single word said by the other. Now, with directional hearing, what the Shoot and Hunt allows you to do is be able to hear where the sounds are coming from and have a good estimate of range. A good example is if you were out turkey hunting and a turkey gobbles. You're going to know which direction it came from and you're going to have an extremely good estimation of how far away it is. Man, these shooting hunts really work good. Individuals really got to put them on their head to truly appreciate the advantage this unit gives you. Now, if you want more information on the shooting hunts or any of the other Game Finder products, please call us at 1-800-459-FIND, and we'll be glad to send you a brochure on our entire family of products.
Thank you very much for having us here. It's been an absolute blast.
Well, we're glad you came, and we hope you come back real soon.
A 10-point.
Nice big board.
Oh man, look at that buck! Yes, look at that bear! Huge!